Hi everyone and welcome back to the Chile Full Guide. Some of you have probably wondered how legally can you move to Chile to live here for some time or maybe stay forever. So here are your options. First things first, if you're coming here for a short period of time as a tourist, it means you don't want to work, you don't want to study, then you can have a tourist visa, or for a lot of countries there is no visa at all required to go and see Chile. So you can Google whether for your country it's required or not, but for example for Russia, for Ukraine, it is not required and Russian people can stay 90 days in Chile with no visa. Again, this type of visa does not allow you to work or study in Chile. Also, an interesting fact about the tourist visa is that you can, being inside the Chile, you can apply for the prolongation. For example, me being Russian, I come to Chile, I can stay here 3 months with no visa, but 1 month before these 3 months are over, I might think, I want to stay here 6 months instead of 3 months. So I can legally go and apply for the prolongation, which is going to be another 3 months, and stay in Chile for 6 months with no visa. Another type of visa that you can apply for is the student's visa. So basically, if you apply to the University of Chile, any other university inside the Chile, or some study program, it even can be a language course, but if they are like official long-term courses, then you can apply for your student visa. Student visa does not allow you to work in Chile, but it allows you to have enough documents to apply for the Chilean identification, a temporary one. Why is it important? Because only with the Chilean ID, basically you're gonna have like a number attached to you. So only with this number you are able to open a bank account. And if you study abroad, having a bank account in this country might be a good idea. So student's visa doesn't allow you to work, but it allows you to open your bank account by applying to the Chilean identification. Next type of visa is the work visa. Also very simple. If you find here a work, if you have a job offer, you can apply for the work visa. It will count as the temporary visa, so you will get your Chilean identification again, because obviously where else are you gonna get your salary if you're not opening the bank account? Well, obviously it allows you to work, you can study with the work visa, and it only suits if you have a job offer. Yeah, without the job offer you cannot have a work visa. You cannot like say, I want to work in Chile, so I'm going to apply for work visa, then I will go there and find a job. Unfortunately, it doesn't work that way. You need to have a job offer in order to have this type of visa and go to Chile. The visa type number 4 is what it's called Rantia. So basically you need to have a minimum passive income, which is like equals to the minimum of the salary here in Chile. It's a little bit more than 300,000 pesos. So if you can prove that you have this amount for each and every person moving to Chile in a passive income, then you can apply for this type of visa and go to Chile and live here as long as you like. Also a very nice thing, for example, if you have some kind of apartment or a house that you rent out in your country, but you want to explore the world, well, you just need all the bank statements that you get the money without the work by just renting out the place. And if it's enough to meet the criteria, just move and live in Chile. So there are 2 important factors that I want to say in this moment of the video. For all of these 4 types of visas that I have talked about, you cannot apply for them being inside the Chile. Okay, so you cannot come to Chile as a tourist, find a job, get a job offer, and apply for a job being in Chile. Right now, since the April, it is prohibited. So what you can do, the same example with a job, you can come to Chile as a tourist, you find a job offer, you get all the documents you need, you go out of the Chile, and outside of the country, you can apply for the visa and then come back. Unfortunately, all these 4 types of visas can only be gotten like that, so you can only get them outside of the country. And another important thing is that you get most of them online. Like, you apply for all the visas online. I will link the web page in the description, of course. So you apply for all these visas online, and the same example for the job visa. If you have your work visa approved, then you go to the embassy of Chile in the country you're staying right now, and there you're gonna have like a stamp in your passport that you have the visa. And with this stamp, you can enter the country. Another very important thing to know is that apart from tourist visa, which is just like to come visit the country, you have the temporaria y definitiva. What is the difference? So the basic steps when you go and you want to get like the Chilean nationality, right? So first things first, you're going to get the visa that is called temporaria. Why it's temporaria? Because it's like a temporary visa that is being given for you for a year. You can get your Chilean identification with it, and you can open the bank account. And then depends on your visa, you can work or not work. You can also check it on the web page that I'm going to link, but it depends on the type of visa that you have. Sometimes you need to have 2 temporarias, so you need to be 2 years before you apply for the next stage. So basically you have like this visa for a year, and a month before it's due, you can apply for the renovation. You get the renovation and you can stay in Chile another year, again on the temporary basis. After that, if you have enough grounds, you can apply for the permanent visa, which is called definitiva. It's also called definitiva permanencia sometimes. So yeah, it's a permanent visa that is being given to you for the rest of your life. Another thing there is that after living in Chile for 5 years with all the visas, like temporaria, definitiva, only after that you can apply to be a Chilean and get a Chilean passport. So these are important things to know, that there are temporaria and definitiva, and obviously with temporaria you cannot like travel abroad. It's not a passport, it's just a temporary identification inside the country. Another 2 types of visas that you can receive already being inside the Chile. Also, all this process is online. The only difference is that you don't have to like physically go and have a stamp in your passport, and you don't have to be outside of Chile. If you have some close relationship with a Chilean citizen, for example, you're married to Chilean, or you have a child who is Chilean, so if you have the documents to prove it, you can apply for visa already being inside the country, and the steps are the same. You apply for temporaria first, then definitiva, and then if you want for the citizenship. Another type of visa that you can get being inside the country already is the refugee. Here you don't apply online, you need to come in person, like have all the documents, you need to have a person that says that you're gonna live with them and they're gonna pay for your expenses while you cannot work. But once you receive the refugee visa, you're free to work, and you have this visa for 18 months. If you want to know more about the refugee process in Chile, then definitely write me in the comments and I will make a separate video, because it has quite a lot of steps to follow and it's not in the line with the current video. So, important things to remember when you apply for all the visas, except for the tourist one, is that you need to know Spanish. No workers, no web pages, nothing, nobody is speaking English, so you need to know Spanish, or you need to have somebody with you who speaks Spanish. Next thing, everything is online. I will link the web page in the description. The minimum of documents for all of these visas that you need is your passport. If you're already in Chile, then you need to show when you arrived to Chile, the bank account, yours or the person responsible for you, and if it's somebody responsible for you, you are not earning anything in Chile, you need to have that person having it in written that like, I am taking the responsibility, the financial responsibility of this person. And the education degree. Later, when you're applying for definitiva, you will also need to have a paper that you have not been in jail. And the last point for this video that I wanted to say is the timing. A lot of people think that coming to Latin America, you can have the citizenship of the country very easy, very fast. Well, it's not true. I have been living in Chile for almost 3 years already, and I have only been able to apply for definitiva a couple of months ago. And after having this definitiva, hopefully being approved, which can take years, because look, if you apply for temporaria, you can have it like 6 months for it being approved. Keep in mind that temporaria is for 1 year only. So you apply for it, you wait for the 6 months, it's been approved. It gets until 1 year from the moment you applied. So like 2 months you enjoy your visa, and then you have to apply again and do all the process again to renew your temporaria. For definitiva, this process can take years. Right now there are people who are waiting for 2-3 years for their definitiva to be approved. And after that you apply for being a citizenship, which can take also years. So the minimum from the moment you enter the country till the moment you get your citizenship is 5 years. That's the minimum. I hope this video was helpful for you. Thank you so much for watching. Again, any questions, doubts, write me in the comments, and I'll see you next time.